Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel, where I try to save you from turning your company driver gig into a rolling disaster that no carrier ever wants to see again. This week, we're diving into research and networking, two things that separate the drivers who make bank from the ones crying into their lukewarm truck stop coffee. If you're new out here or thinking about jumping to a better carrier, listen up. These skills aren't just for eggheads or schmoozers. They're how you avoid getting stuck in a dead-end gig or circling a warehouse for hours like a lost puppy. So buckle up and let's get into it. First, research. Oh, you thought picking a carrier was like picking a Netflix show? Click and pray? Nope. That juicy high CPM might look tempting, but it's probably hiding a dumpster fire of a company. Dig deeper, people. Hop on YouTube, search trucking company reviews or trucker rants. Trust me, we love to vent. You'll find drivers spilling the tea on who pays late or hands out rigs that break down more than a reality TV star's love life. Check the FMCSA website, fmcsa.gov, for safety records. If they've got more violations than your uncle's rap sheet, run. You want a carrier that's got your back, not one that'll leave you stranded in East Nowhere with a flat tire and a good luck text. Oh, and scope out the runs. Regional, OTR, dedicated. Make sure it fits your life unless you love missing every family barbecue for the next decade. Now, networking, aka making friends who know stuff so you don't look like a rookie who parked in the fuel island during rush hour. Look, a mentor is your cheat code to this job. They're the grizzled vet who says, "Kid, that warehouse entrance, it's not on Main Street, it's tucked behind a sketchy diner off a dirt road. Good luck finding it without me." True story. My first week, I spent 45 minutes looking for a delivery gate because the address was a lie. A mentor would have saved me from that clown show. They'll tell you which runs pay the big bucks, which docks are a nightmare, and how to time your deliveries so you're not playing Tetris with your logbook at 2 a.m. But here's the kicker. Find a driver who's been with their company more than a minute. Not one of those YouTube influencers recruiting before they've hauled their first load or switching carriers like I switch socks. And make that mentor work for their referral bonus. Good carriers, the ones who've got it figured out, pay it out over your first year to keep the fakers from just shoving butts in seats. You want someone who's logged real miles, not just hot air. Networking's not just about mentors, though. YouTube ? It's like a gold mine for trucker wisdom. Watch videos, drop comments, ask questions. Drivers love sharing war stories. Soak up that knowledge like a sponge. Here's the deal. Research keeps you from signing your life away to a carrier that treats you like a number. Networking? That's how you learn the real stuff, like which warehouse has a secret back entrance or how to avoid that one cop who loves writing tickets. Together, they make you a smarter driver who gets the good runs, delivers on time, and doesn't end up cursing the GPS in 3 languages. Newbies, do your homework and find a mentor. Someone like, a charming channel host who's been around the block. Veterans, pass on the knowledge, be the mentor you wish you had when you were green. It's how we keep this crazy industry from eating its young. All right, that's my sermon for today. Got a story about a time, research, or networking saved your bacon? Or a delivery entrance that made you want to yeet your rig into the sunset? If you work for a good carrier, don't be a gatekeeper. Share your experience, help others. Drop it in the comments, I read them all. If you like this, smash that subscribe button, hit the bell, and let's keep this party rolling. Stay safe, keep the shiny side up, and I'll catch you on the road. First, we'll talk about my logs for the week. I was paid for 2,804 dispatched miles. I had 3,154 logged miles. The day in orange, I was on a paid 34-hour reset. Let's look at my unedited pay statement for period 29 of 2025. This includes all trips from July 6th to July 12th. Empty miles paid $191. Securement paid $38. Hazmat miles paid $91. A 34-hour reset paid $100. Loaded miles paid $1,681, and stops paid $198. The quarterly safety bonus paid $398. Total earnings for this week was $2,696. 29 weeks into the year, my gross income is $65,932, and my total miles is 83,271. That averages out to $2,274 per week and 2,871 miles. Estimated out over 52 weeks, my estimated annual is $118,222. Year-to-date numbers, as of week 29 of 2025, I've been paid for 83,271 miles, covering 32 states, making 205 stops. 94% of those miles have been loaded, averaging 79.2 cents per mile. Here's the home time that I've taken this payroll year through the end of the 29th week. I have been on home time 17 times so far, totaling 44.3 days. I also have 5 overnight breaks at the house and 12 paid 34-hour resets on the road. I am not paid hourly, but let's calculate like an hourly job. For the week, my gross pay was $2,696 for 70 hours of work. If we break it down into a typical hourly job, it could be 40 regular hours and 30 hours of overtime, resulting in an effective pay rate of $31.93 per hour. For the year, my gross pay so far is $65,932 for 1,700 hours of work. If we break it down into a typical hourly job, it could be 1,129 regular hours and 571 hours of overtime, resulting in an effective pay rate of $33.21 per hour. Taking a look at the if only truck drivers were paid for every hour in the truck calculation page. 29 weeks have gone by so far. That totals 4,872 hours. I have been at home 1,062 of those hours. That works out to 3,810 hours from the pre-trip leaving home to the post-trip returning home. My compensation through week 29 is $65,932. That works out to $1,730 per hour away from home. As always, make sure you're enjoying every day at work.